Hello lovely people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I want to share with you how I started mini importation business in the year 2017. It's an early morning here in China, and every morning I try to go for jogging, and I just finished jogging and I felt like I have to share my journey of importation with you guys. And I hope this video will inspire you if you are already into importation business or you are about to start importation from China or any other country. So in the year 2017 I was in Ghana, and that time I wanted to buy suit for a wedding of one of my relatives, and I was searching everywhere to get a quality proper suit for this wedding program. And one of my friends recommended one app called Kiku. Kiku is an e-commerce app made for some African countries, and all the suppliers are from China. He recommended that app to me, and he told me I can get a very quality but affordable suit on this app. All I needed was to pay my money, then they will ship it to me. So when he said that to me, I was very convinced to buy this suit. I also recommended this app to some other friends who also needed the suit for the same program. When I told them, they were like, how possible? How can you pay money on this app? In case you don't get the suit, who are you going to ask? These guys were so worried about being scammed, and they never bought the suit from this app. But for me, I took the risk and I just paid for the suit in Ghana cedis, using Ghana cedis, and it took about 2 or 3 weeks for the suit to arrive in Ghana. So when it arrived, I was so happy, and I was like, wow, so this app is so real. That was my first time ever to buy something online using Ghana cedis. So once I received the suit, I was in Ghana, in the Bono Ahafo region, Kintampo to be precise, and they told me that you are the first person to order things from this app in Kintampo, Bono Ahafo. So therefore, we want you to be our agent, where we will use your place as our warehouse, so that anybody who wants to buy products from this app will receive their goods through you. And I was like, wow, this is so interesting. So when I realized that, I started buying things from this app, and I was selling to these my friends. I recommended the same app to them, but they were not willing to order because they were worried probably somebody might scam them. And in fact, it became a very profitable business. Since that time, I stopped recommending the app. I buy things from this app, sell to several people because it was very affordable. I didn't have any restriction about payment. All I needed was cedis, get a product which is more cheaper from this app, and that is how I started my importation business in the year 2017. Why am I trying to share this story, my story, with you today? Is because I want you to know that you need to take calculated risk. All of these my friends who never bought anything from this app were worried because they were not willing to take that risk. And that risk that I took has brought me today. That risk has really inspired me to reach this far in importation business. This really inspired me because the business was so profitable. Therefore, I was like, no way, I have to come to China myself. So I applied for scholarship to China, and in the year 2018, I came to China. When I came to China, I was thinking everything will be so cheap. iPhones will be so cheap, very cheap, because I bought cheaper products from this app called Kiku. So what of me being in China, it should be more cheaper. But when I arrived in China, the story was different. I realized their products were a little bit almost like buying the products in Ghana. This is where I started. Why is it possible? Why is it possible that these products are even more cheaper in Ghana, but they are made in China? So that is where I started my research very well, and I realized that they are things made for Africans. Trust me, in China you will never see Infinix phone. I came to China with Infinix phone, but when I arrived, I never saw Infinix phone. Never. Nobody uses Infinix here. I couldn't use this Infinix phone even for 2 weeks because the storage, everything was so small, and I wasn't able to use this app. What am I trying to insinuate? In importation business, it's all about taking calculated risk. So many people watch my videos, and sometimes they are worried about how to contact suppliers. Oh, won't this person scam me? Won't this person run away with my money? And sometimes some people order things from China online, and when they face challenge, sometimes the supplier do not ship the items they need, and people become so worried, discouraged, and they are not willing to do this importation business. In this business, you need to be expecting challenges like getting scammed sometimes. These challenges will really help you grow in this importation business. Good news for anyone who is thinking of starting mini importation from China. Today you have channel like my channel where you can learn everything about importing from China. During those days when I started buying from Kiku, I never had anybody to guide me how to buy things. I realized that even on some of the apps, that the products I buy from Kiku were a little bit expensive as compared to me buying directly from apps like 1688, Pinduoduo, Taobao, Jingdong, and Iwugo. So that is a great privilege for you watching me today, because today you have someone who has stayed in China for 6 good years, who has learned so much about importation, somebody who has visited several factories in China, and if you need anything in China, you have all the solutions, the answers. You can contact me to get every important information from China. The moral lesson today from my journey of starting mini importation is taking calculated risk. I bought that suit, but I knew that even if I don't receive that suit, I won't be harmed, I won't be affected so much. The same way as you, if you are thinking of starting mini importation business, start small. Start small. One of my American friends who met me recently online, he just started his first time importing from China, and immediately he invested huge sum of money in customizing a product, and which is very bad, and he ran at a very big loss, and that has really affected him, discouraged and killed the spirit of importation business. All I can say is start small. If you are new into importation business, start with your family, and little by little with time, once you start small, you'll be learning all the process involved about getting the reliable supplier, logistics, shipping to your doorstep, and having patience for your goods to arrive in your country, and a whole lot. So that is one, taking calculated risk in this importation business. I can't believe how time flies, and since 2018 and how far I have come in this importation business. If you are new here, my name is Dax. I'm from Ghana, but I've lived in China for 6 good years now, and I'm into importation business. If you need anything from China, whether you are in the US, any country in the world, just contact me, and I'm always available for anything about importing from China. If you need anything about scholarships, especially people from developing countries, contact me and I will guide you about how to apply for scholarships to China. In fact, coming to China has changed my life, and China is the future. China is the future. Coming to China, you will learn different cultures, aside education, business hub, and yeah. So this is where time will really permit me to talk about my journey of starting mini importation business in the year 2017 from Ghana, Kintampo, using Kiku app. I don't know if that Kiku app still exists because I don't work with them anymore. But the moral lesson today is take calculated risk. And in business, there's nothing like failure. We learn when we lose. I wish you all the best in this mini importation business. Contact me if you need any help. Until then, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment. Tell me about how you started importing from China in the comment section. I just want to know the year you started your importation business. Until then, see you. Share, Nime, Daja, Seche.